guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be cutting an Oregon Sunstone by hand. We're not going to use any machines, just a diamond file, some sandpaper, and a lot of elbow grease. Alrighty, so this is the Sunstone I'm going to cut today. It doesn't look like there's any schiller in it. It's kind of a rectangular shape. And this is going to be my next video's Sunstone. I'll cut it on the machines, but for now we'll focus on this Sunstone. And for the tools, I'll be using a diamond file with some water. I've also got wet sandpaper I purchased off Amazon. It goes from 240 grit all the way up to 7,000 grit. I'll need a towel, a daub stick, and some fire in order to make all of this work. So to start things out, I'm going to need to flatten one side of this stone. I think this will be the part that I'm going to flatten, and then I'll be able to add the daub stick to it. Pretty easy process, just set it on the diamond file and back and forth for a very, very long time. I think all in all, it took me about 2 hours to cut this stone by hand, start to finish, but I was also filming, which adds extra time. But now we get into the tedious part. I'm going to keep on shaping it, making it flat. Once I feel like I've gotten it flat enough, I'm going to start working here on the sides and rough in that oval shape that cabochons typically are. It's nice because this piece was rectangular, so all I really have to do is kind of soften those hard corners, and then I can start working on shaping up the dome. I'm gonna leave you guys for a moment with some music while this kind of plays itself through, and you can see all of the back and forth that I do, and I will start adding some comments once things change. Oh yeah, this part, I was getting a lot of pressure from that one high point, so I decided to work it down. Sometimes you have to do that. So here I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the shape that I've gotten. As you can see, it's already kind of got that dome. There's a couple of nicks and shallow spots that are going to have to come out, but I feel like I'm ready to put this stone on a daub stick. And that's that flat side that I created. That's where the daub stick's going to go. So that should be here in this next clip. Good old fire with some daub wax on a stick. It's important to note that when you are putting a stone on the daub stick, that you want to heat up the stone as well as the wax. It makes them adhere a lot better. If you don't heat up the stone and try to stick the wax to it, a lot of times the stone just falls right off. So make sure you take that extra time and don't leave the stone in the flame too long. It can explode, but it's got to be in there for like 15 seconds or more. So now that I've got it on the dopstick, it's going to make getting this final shape a lot easier. All I'm going to do is start at an angle, make sure that the shape of the oval is how I want, and then I'm going to start rotating towards the top or the point of the stone and just keep that nice dome shape. But again, I'm going to leave you guys with some music while this plays out. So here, when I'm working with the sandpaper, I've already got the shape of the stone pretty much where I want it to be. So we're kind of getting into a pre-polish stage. I would say from 240 grit up to the 2000 grit is kind of a pre-polish stage. And 2000 to the 7000 is where the glass-like finish really comes into play. I've been working really hard on filming and trying to make good content for my channel. If you guys are enjoying this so far and feeling like you're getting something out of it, please hit that like button, subscribe, let me know in the comments what I could do better, what you're enjoying, and yeah, I appreciate your time, but keep on watching. This thing is really going to start shining soon. Here we are coming up on the end of the polishing stage now. should be able to get the reveal. I'm gonna take the stone off the dopstick, flip it over, and polish the underside now, and make this just look like a drop of water here at the end. Going through the same process I did on the dome, but this time I don't have the towel underneath the sandpaper. I don't need the cushion effect that the towel gives. Here I'm just kind of rotating the stone and getting that glassy finish that we got on the top. I am pretty surprised to see that there is some schiller inside of the stone. What did you guys think? Were you expecting that? Alright guys, well, there you have it. We have finished hand cutting a Oregon Sunstone. Hopefully you all kind of liked what I did, saw the process. Hopefully one or two of you felt like you might be able to cut your own stones with this method. In the future I will be doing probably the next video. The next video I'll be doing is going to be machine cutting a Oregon Sunstone. So be sure to be on the lookout for that next video. It should take me a little bit less time. One of the benefits